Did you know Kiss star Gene Simmons was reportedly offered the lead role in the smash hit 1983 film Flashdance? No, not that part. He was offered the male lead. Find out why he turned down the role that could have made him a Hollywood star, and other little-known Kiss facts, in this edition of You Think You Know Classic Rock? But first, did you ever wonder why Peter Criss looks so different on the cover of the band's self-titled 1974 debut? Here's the face we all know and love. So how the heck did this happen to the Catman? Well, according to Criss, it was the first, and presumably last, time he let a so-called professional do his makeup. As he explains in the band's official biography, I was against it. He put all these dots in my stupid whiskers. The rest of the band did their own makeup. Allegedly, things could have looked even worse if the photographer assigned to shoot the cover had his way. Although it's important to note that he denies their story. Gene, Peter, and Paul Stanley all state that they were presented with balloons, straw hats, and red rubber noses to wear during the sessions. Thankfully, they declined. Our friends over at Loudwire recently cleared up another myth about this photo shoot. It had been said that Ace Frehley used silver paint to color his hair for the session, and then couldn't get it out. But as Ace tells us,
it was just silver spray that washed out. I think whoever wrote that is confused with what happened to me in Paris.
What happened in Paris?
I was in Paris and I bumped into a fashion model that I knew from New York, and she was doing a photo shoot there. Anyway, we ended up getting drunk on like 4 bottles of champagne, and I ended up passing out in the bed with my makeup on after the show. And when I woke up, I had an allergic reaction from not taking the silver off because it's ground up metal. And my eyes were swollen shut and I was blind.
Did you know that Kiss could have had a twisted sister among their ranks? Yes, none other than J.J. French was among those who auditioned for the group's lead guitarist spot way back in the day. However, he's quick to say he never came close to taking Ace Frehley's job. Quote, I auditioned and failed. End of story. They never called me back. Did you know Paul Stanley once lent his voice to a Folgers commercial?
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
When asked why he did it, he said, why not? I wasn't at all concerned with who thinks it is okay or not okay, cool, not cool, rock and roll or not. I had a blast doing it. And isn't that what this is all about? We already talked in great detail about the first album of the Kiss makeup era. Now let's talk a little bit about the last, 1982's Creatures of the Night. The record has been released with 2 completely different album covers over the years, but neither one of them features the right lead guitarist. Neither Ace Frehley nor Bruce Kulick played on the album. Maybe the band thought it would be too hard to fit all the people who did play lead guitar on the album onto the cover. After all, that list reportedly includes Vinnie Vincent, Robin Ford, and Steve Ferris of Mr. Mister. So, why did Gene Simmons turn down the chance to be in Flashdance? Simple. He didn't want to ruin the demonic image he had cultivated on stage with Kiss. Ironically, soon after the movie came out, Kiss took their face paint off. And while trying to keep up with 80s rock fashion, Simmons wound up involuntarily trading that very same demonic look for something more... well... Hey, we're out of time. Let's save the makeup-less version of Kiss for another video. That's it for today. Stay tuned for more episodes of You Think You Know Classic Rock? Meanwhile, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube page, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and check out more of the best in classic rock coverage on UltimateClassicRock.com.